So, for my birthday, my kids got me, with the guidance of my loving wife, this kit. The absolutely massive LEGO Creator Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. So, we're going to start building that today. Now, this is 1,023 pieces. It's modeled after the 2019 or 2020 Harley Fat Boy 107 model, which we may talk about that as this goes on. And yeah, but this is a really cool kit. Fat Boy is a really cool motorcycle. Here's kind of the back, so you can see. And yeah, lots of moving parts, lots of detail. I'm excited to build this thing. Okay, one other cool thing I could call out before I actually open this thing. So this right here is a little mini Fat Bob model that my local Harley dealer was giving away at Christmas time. They let kids come in and build those for free one weekend in December. So several of my kids went and did that. I borrowed this from one of my kids just to have it here for this build because I thought it was cool, right? Like you have the big brother and the little brother. So anyway, I thought it was neat. All right, let's open this sucker up. There's a couple of seals here. This whole box is actually sealed. Oh, there we go. Just pop those. And the whole thing comes open. So we've got the nice big thick mag wheels that the Fat Bob rides on. So we got both of those. Put those there for right now. A very large instruction. This isn't a booklet. This is like a short novella. Plus some shiny stickers. Okay. Bag one. Another wheel part. Bag four. Set that aside for the moment. Bag two. Bag also two. Bag three. A tire. That looks like a front tire. Bag 3B, let's say. Oh yeah, here's the back tire. Note the relative thickness. And one more bag, another sub bag one, I guess. I don't know. Back when I was regularly building Lego, bags weren't numbered. So, but we are going to set aside all of the bags that I don't need yet. All right, so I don't really have the desk space to part this out the way the cool people do. Okay, this is cool. Kind of have the Harley-Davidson story here. I kind of know most of this, but still, that's neat. And details about the logo. Founded in 1903, Harley-Davidson is one of the world's largest manufacturers of motorcycles, as well as a globally recognized lifestyle brand with a loyal following. I'm wearing a Harley shirt. Started in a shed in Milwaukee by William S. Harley and brothers Arthur and Walter Davidson. Harley-Davidson is also the oldest continuously running motorcycle manufacturer in the world. As a brand, it is as durable as the motorcycles it creates, adapting to many challenges along the way to be a world leader in motorcycling and a symbol of the American dream. The history of the company is intertwined with the history of the USA, which is why Harley-Davidson is referred to as the American motorcycle. In 1920, Harley-Davidson was already being sold in 67 different countries via 2,000 dealers worldwide. During the First and Second World Wars, the company also played a crucial role in supplying vehicles to the American military, which resulted in the business expanding after the war. In the years since, product development expanded into both lightweight and smaller twin-cylinder motor models. The introduction of the Sportster motorcycle in 1957, along with other models, gave the brand a name in nimble and powerful machines for racing, road trips, and much more. Over time, the company has become well known for its cruisers, including the iconic Harley-Davidson Fat Boy, a beautifully designed V-twin engine motorcycle with a soft-tail frame and solid cast disc wheels. Stylish, comfortable, and reliable, the Fat Boy motorcycle is one that you could ride almost anywhere. Harley-Davidson continues to be true to its past as it embraces the future. We're pleased to present our LEGO tribute to this American icon. I think that's pretty cool. So then you've got, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but you've got a page, a brief 25-year history of the Fat Boy, a word from Mike Pisaki, LEGO senior designer, about designing the Fat Boy motorcycle. And same thing again in French, which I'm definitely not going to repeat. Oh, I'm dumb. I just skipped a page. Yep, there it is. There's the Harley-Davidson timeline in English. Okay, good. All right, so we got it in French, then we've got it in Italian. French, English, and Italian. All right, so here we go. So, all right. So bag one is basically going to be the engine and some of the frame. Bag two will finish filling out the frame, add the rear tire, the rear fender. Bag three gives us the gas tank, the seat, all of that. And then bag four gives us the front forks, front fender, headlight, all of that. All right. Let's get started with bag one here. We'll just kind of put these aside for a bit. And let's get these open. I got a bad feeling that I accidentally bounced something into the trash can, so... it's a good thing this isn't a drinking game. Well, I don't see anything on the floor here. Which doesn't mean much necessarily. Alright, we're just going to roll with it. The now obligatory brick separator. We've got like 20 of these in the house. Now we've got another one. I have yet to actually find a use for this that a decent pocket knife blade isn't better at. Maybe that's just me. Okay, well that's bag one. All right, so start with that and 2 black 1x3s, which I have right here. And from this, starting on page 23 of 162, we're eventually going to have a big honkin' motorcycle. So, cool, away we go. now, when it's turning, if I turn this gear, you can see pistons more or less going up and down, pretty close to how they fire IRL, I think. That's pretty cool. That is a nice demonstration of how a V-twin engine works. Yeah, alright. That thing I heard bounce was a 4x1 gray plate. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna have to either find this or grab a replacement. Fortunately, my office trash bin wasn't that full. Okay, note to self for the rest of these bags, make sure there's nothing else in them. Alright, now we're back in business again. Whew, that was close. We've probably got enough small gray Legos in the house that I could have scrounged a replacement from existing supplies, but better if you don't have to. Pop this on the front like that. Put the 107 sticker on it, because it's a 107, not a 114. I've ridden both the 107 and the 114. They're both great. I wouldn't kick either one out of my garage for leaking oil. I might like the 114 just a little bit better because it's got a little bit more juice, but that's really being picky. All right, and then this is going to pop right in here, just like that. That's really looking like an engine assembly now. Got the air cleaner on. Nice. And we have a little interlude here. The perfect piston. 10 motors were built and tested, each for thousands of cycles, to ensure that every motor built would run as smoothly as the prototype design after countless hours of play. The functional pistons at the core of the engine are a key component to the authenticity of this model. Mike explored and tested countless different designs for the piston head, from barrel elements to various minifigure helmets, before settling on the 2-module string spool used in the final design. So yeah, okay. This is almost kind of right. So in the final build, so this comes off the engine. This would be the transmission here, well, some gears over here that would drive to this belt, to this here, which is going to drive the belt that's going to go back to the rear wheel. And you'll be able to see that, and if we remove a couple of things, then we'll be able to see the pistons running if we want to remove the cylinder heads. Otherwise, just keep them all buttoned up. Cool. Alright, we're going to set this whole assembly aside for a minute. Actually, I'm low enough on parts now I can set this in view. So this pin, and then just like on the other side, if I can get that in there. Okay, so this is going to be the brakes over here. All right, and that's it for bag one. That's it for bag one. All right, we got a few little extra pieces there. Just kind of sweep those over there. Put this aside for just a moment. But yeah, now it's time for bag number two. I can't tell. Oh, nope, that's going to be the back tire that we're going to need as well. So back tire. and 2 hubs here. Just going to put that to the side for the moment. Same thing with multiple little bags inside the big bag. All right, no parts in the bag this time. goes. And it spins. Alright, the Lakester Rim. The Fat Boy motorcycle features an iconic cast aluminum front and rear wheel. Manny Zamani, element designer, created this piece specifically for this model. The element is designed in a way that it can be used on its own or doubled up in order to mount the rear tire. The wide 240mm rear tire is a key component of the Fat Boy model's muscular stance. For the LEGO Harley-Davidson Fat Boy motorcycle, Manny developed a 35mm tire, the widest motorcycle ever made in LEGO bricks. That was pretty cool. "43 links to build the chain." Oh boy. Okay. I'll turn this around. Slide this out. Set this aside for the moment. Slide all of these little tiny chain pieces over. Okay. So all of these are going to snap together to the outside pins of the ones behind it. Just like that. Now I just got to do that 41 more times. But that's it for bag 2. On to bag 3 now. There's bag 3. Bags 3. I'm going to wind this up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.